Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. We are here live for the first live stream of May. We got a new month. Crazy how fast time flies. It seems like I was just sitting down to write out my April goals, and now April has come and gone, and here it is May already. I don't know if that's the same for you guys, but it seems like the days are so long, but the weeks and the months go by so quick. So yeah, we are here in May. Happy May, happy Monday, all of you that are watching. If you're watching live, of course, if you are watching the replay, leave me a comment down below and let me know what day of the week it is you are watching this. How was everyone's weekend? Hi, guys. I started just a touch early, so hopefully we'll get a few more people joining us here live today. Seems like they're starting to trickle in. I apologize for showing up looking a crazy hot mess. I'm not wearing any makeup. I didn't brush my hair. I have spent all day just kind of tidying up my house and working on my to-do list, and I didn't see the point in getting myself all dressed up just to turn around and change into my pajamas when we're done here. So hopefully you guys don't mind. All right, let's take a look at some of these comments. You guys are on top of it today. Happy Monday. Hi, Marlene. Hi, Amy. So good to see everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Good to know that your weekend was good. My weekend was pretty uneventful, actually. We decided at the last minute not to go camping, so we pretty much just spent the weekend hanging around the house being lazy, which was nice. I think you need to have like a lazy weekend every once in a while, but kind of boring. Nothing really major to report. I caught up on laundry. That was pretty much it. Busy weekends, sports every day. Yes, that sounds super fun. Let's see. Hey, Victoria. Almost got your bedroom completed, Marlene. That is awesome. Love being able to check that off the to-do list, huh? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that you are feeling well. Great. Oh, you are much, much too kind. I don't think I'd go as far as to say great. Luckily, this camera is not super great quality, and I'm far enough away that you can't see too close, but it's definitely not my prettiest face. Oh, howdy, neighbor. I love it when my fellow Michiganders pop in. It's so good to see you, Amy. We got from London. Hello. You did some yard work, Gina. That's awesome. Isn't it so nice, though, to be crazy busy with activities again? When everything shut down, I sort of welcomed the break at first. Like, obviously, it's terrible that we have to shut things down because of a pandemic, but it was kind of nice at first to get a little break from everything. And then as things were shut down longer and longer and longer, it's like, oh my gosh, are we ever going to be able to go out and do things again? And so now that activities are starting up again and more things are opening up, it's so nice to be busy again, in my opinion. Oh, tackling your list today. I posted a photo on Instagram today of my to-do list and my little schedule that I set up for myself. Mondays are always my most productive days, and the first Monday of a new month is especially highly motivating. So hopefully you were able to get a lot done on this Monday. I know I checked off just about everything on my list, which is great. 9 a.m. in Australia. Wow. Well, I hope you are having coffee while you join me today. I myself am just drinking some water. Made it my goal again with the start of the new week and the start of the new month to make healthier choices food-wise. Drink lots of water. This is my third cup today. I think this is a 40-ounce cup, but I could be lying about that. And it's still pretty full, so I'm hoping to get through the rest of this while we chat today. Yummy. I have a little bit of lime in there, fresh lime. Makes it so much more enjoyable. Well, happy birthday, Amy. A 50th birthday party. That sounds like so much fun. Yes, the weather today was definitely horrible in comparison with yesterday. We had kind of rainy, dreary weather all day today. Yesterday was like 80 degrees and sunny and perfection. It would have been a perfect weekend for camping. And of course, we were here at home. So that's a bummer. Just sort of worked out that way, though, with everything we had going on. You're off Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy your little weekends. Oh, thanks so much, Marlene, for popping in. Hopefully you can stay, but, you know, work's work. I get it. Hope that you are having a great night at work. Oh, Kat, you've been shopping for cash envelopes? Oh, it's so hard not to buy things like that. It's so counterintuitive, right? To want to buy things to help budget. But it's okay to buy some, maybe ask, I don't know. It's okay to buy some things, but not if you don't need them. I'm a bad person to talk to about not buying things. I'm a really, really bad influence because I would be the one to tell you just to go ahead and buy them because I want to see what they look like. Maybe you can make your own cash envelopes. Maybe that would be a better way to do it. Yes. So nice to see the kids back involved in things. For my son, Austin, who is 13, for those of you that don't know, he started his Quiz Bowl season last week, very, very late. I think that's typically like a fall thing that they do. But they were able to put together a team this year, and they're doing all their competitions virtually. But even so, like, just being able to do that feels so good. They're meeting and practicing, and, you know, feels so good for him to be back in the swing of things with that. They made him captain of his Quiz Bowl team, which is pretty exciting. He was pretty proud of that. And he's also fully into track this year. We've been having track meets. We've had a couple of track meet practices and meets canceling because of COVID. Unfortunately, they had one of the teams that they were supposed to have a competition against or a meet with had a positive case of COVID, so they had to end their season early. So it's definitely different than it has been in years past, but we're just grateful that he's able to do these things at all. So much better than the alternative when everything was just shut down. Definitely nice to have more things to write in the planner. I agree. That is a nice segue. How many of you shopped Erin Condren today with the new planner launch? I was really good. I didn't buy anything. I went on the website twice and looked at all the different planners. But you guys know I'm so happy with my Happy Planner system. Doesn't make sense to buy a new planner from Erin Condren, even though I definitely have FOMO seeing everybody talk about it in all of my planner groups and, you know, seeing all of the different videos and stuff going out. I'm a little sad that I'm not taking part in launch day and shopping, but why? I'm perfectly content with my planner system. Oh, see, here you go. Now you've got good influences, Kat, telling you not to do it. You can resist. Thank you. I am terrible about the water drinking, but I bought myself another pretty cup. Pretty cups definitely seem to help. And, we're going to try again. I set this same type of goal, it seems like, every single month. Be healthier, eat less, exercise, drink water, lose weight. And, more often than not, I don't succeed in meeting those goals for myself, but I'm not a quitter, so try again. Hi, Erin. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm already behind on comments. Oh boy. We're going to be playing catch up all night. You guys are chatty tonight, which is nice. Do I plan on doing homemaker videos? So I'm assuming you mean like cleaning, cooking, day in the lifestyle content. I don't know specifically if that's what you are talking about, but that's definitely something on the agenda. I want to do more like day in the lifestyle videos that includes all of those things. My channel's going through a bit of a weird rocky transition right now, it seems like. I've been doing the thing that I always advise against, and I've been spending time looking at like my analytics and comparing things month to month. Don't do that, you guys. It just makes you feel bad about yourself if you're having a month that's not so stellar. March for my channel was phenomenal. I got a bunch of new subscribers. My view counts on all of my videos were way up. And then April was like crash. All of my views were down, and it just sort of made me feel crappy, which is why I usually don't look at those things and pay attention to those things. But I kind of caught myself in a little trap there. But it's definitely made me want to switch things up a little bit, kind of get back to doing the videos that I want to film and that I'm excited about and interested in, regardless of how many views those videos get. My day in the life videos, my grocery hauls, those are all videos that I love to film, but they just don't get as many views as like the budget videos and that sort of thing. So I tend to lean more towards posting budget videos since that's what more people seem to find helpful and interesting. But I want to get out of that trap. Not that I'm going to stop posting budget videos, definitely still doing that, but I definitely want to film some other videos and get more of my favorite content up on my channel again. Oh, you're getting storms in northern Illinois. I think we usually get that same weather, just a little bit delayed. So I wonder if we're going to be expecting storms tomorrow. Oh, yep. See, that's what I mentioned, the Erin Condren launch. I'd be interested to see if anybody ordered. Yes, the air conditioning and the heat. The last week, it's one or the other every single day. We had the heat blasting one day last week, and then the next day it was 80 degrees and we had to turn the air conditioner on. Crazy weather. It's usually that way around this time of year, though, for Michigan. Michigan's always crazy weather. If you don't like the weather in Michigan, you just wait 10 minutes and it'll change. You did not even look? Oh my goodness, Marlene. That is impressive. I looked, I peeked, but I did not buy anything. Oh, that is so exciting to hear that you're loving cash envelopes. Good. Great that you used a sinking fund for your new planner. That's awesome. What are the plans for Mother's Day? I actually wrote that down in my little note. I have a little note here on my phone with all of the things I wanted to talk about tonight. Just a few little topics that I thought we might cover, and one of those was definitely Mother's Day. So Mother's Day is this Sunday, in case any of you forgot. We're going to be camping, and that's pretty much the only plan that we have. My mom passed away back in 2012, So she unfortunately is no longer with us, but we do have Eric's mom, who we will be celebrating. I think we're going to invite her to come camping with us if she would like to. And if she wants to come, that'll be great. We'll have a nice time. And if she doesn't, we'll just, give her our typical gift of a card and a gift card or whatever. We don't make a big, huge deal about Mother's Day. Mostly I just spend that day sad missing my mom. But the kids always make a big fuss over me, and that helps. So that's our Mother's Day plans. I'm proud of you for holding off. The Erin Condren launch is a big, huge hullabaloo, and you have like a free gift with purchase, and all the influencers are like throwing, EC up in your face every 5 seconds. It's hard to resist if you get caught up in that hype. So I'm proud of you for avoiding that. Oh my goodness, your boyfriend's going to do it too. That is so cool. Oh no, that's the downside to spring sports. You play in the rain. Oh, Michelle, I'm sorry to hear that your spending has gotten out of control. I hope you're able to reel it in. I'm telling you, the last week of the month is always the worst for me. And this month was no exception. The end of April was a rocky ride. Definitely making some changes to the budget in April to kind of compensate for my kind of lax approach to budgeting recently. You guys will see that in upcoming videos. Hi, Krista. Saving all your money for vacation. Marlene, I'm so jealous of that vacation you've got planned. It sounds so awesome. I love the Happy Planner system too. That's what I've been using lately and loving it. I love how easy it is to add things and take things away and move things around. You can't do that with the Erin Condren coil. I like the disc bound system. I have never really even looked into the Live Rich planner from the Budget Mom. And I don't intend to, because like I said, I'm loving the system I have now, but I've heard really, really good things about that one. Okay, so you got the A5 agenda and daily inserts. I was really, really interested in those agendas. The mid-century circles one, so beautiful. And you're going to have like to have everything in one place. Yep. I agree. Same way. That's awesome. It all sounds great. Oh, good. We're twins. It's so beautiful. I picked it up at Walmart. Actually, I think I saw you comment on my haul that you have the same cup. It's gorgeous. Definitely makes me want to use it more. And I have this one. We'll just do a cup show and tell that I had my coffee in earlier. So they're both from the brand Built, apparently available at Walmart. I don't know if it's available anywhere else, but they're really nice. They're stainless steel, and they have a lid where you can either drink from it like you normally would, or you can put a straw in. Really, really nice. Oh, stickers for water tracking. That sounds like a good idea. I used to have little hydration trackers when I was heavy into stickering up my planner all the time. Like every inch of the planner page was covered in stickers. I used to do hydration stickers on the regular, but I don't really plan that way anymore. Oh, you're going on your honeymoon next spring. That sounds so amazing, Heidi, and definitely more fun than planner shopping. You're trying to do better with water too? Yeah. I feel like it's just one of those goals that I constantly set for myself and constantly come up short with. A lot of my goals that I set for myself, I feel like I constantly come up short with. But I think it's just important to remember that we're trying. Give ourselves a little pat on the back for that. Because I definitely, when I make it a goal to drink more water, I definitely drink more than when I just completely don't think about it or ignore it. I may not hit my goal every day, but at least I put more effort when I set the goals. So. Oh, that happened to you too, Marlene. I wonder what's going on. Maybe it's the YouTube algorithm. I don't know. I know last year, April was not a stellar month for me either, but I don't know. It could just be coincidence. I don't pretend to understand YouTube and the way that it works, but it was pretty disheartening after such a high in March, kind of dropping down so low. It made me feel a little sad, but you guys know I've preached this before. It's not about the numbers. It's not about the amount of subscribers I have or the number of likes on a video. I mean, all of those things are great, but that's not what's most important. And I would continue to film these videos even if no one was watching. So I try to remember that, but it's easy to get caught up in the numbers game and feel bad, which is why I tend to not look at them. Oh, Erin, that's terrible. Hopefully that can get fixed up real quick. Yeah, Krista, it can be so easy to feel bad when it's probably not got anything to do with your content or your channel at all. It's likely just, one of those random YouTube algorithm hiccups. You'll gain 6 to 10 subscribers in a day and then lose 5 or 10. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's almost like YouTube is on a delay or there's like a glitch. I know for sure that YouTube has unsubscribed me from people that I watch on a regular basis, just randomly for no reason. So I wonder if we aren't suffering a little bit from that sort of thing. Oh, thank you so much. I like to hear people say that they like my day in the life videos because oftentimes I feel a little silly filming them because I'm probably like the least interesting person I know. But it makes me happy to share, and especially to know that someone's watching and enjoying. Yes, this 100%. Michelle says, I really don't care about the numbers. I'm just doing what I want. You can come along with me if you like. I'm just so happy for the friends that I have met here. 100% agree with that. Oh my goodness. Driving on the highway, hydroplaning on hail at 70 miles per hour. I would have a panic attack. I would have to pull over. I am a very nervous driver anyway, but you add in something like that, nope, couldn't do it. Hats off to you. You're constantly driving long distances and stuff, though, too. I don't drive more than like 10 miles away from my house. It took me a really, really long time to get over my anxiety of driving to even get my driver's license. I was in my 30s before I got my driver's license. Oh, Michelle, you're going to the cemetery for your moms. I'm sorry for your loss. Mother's Day is tough, for sure. Driving back from a soccer tournament on Mother's Day. Interesting. Definitely probably not the way you would choose to spend your Mother's Day, but you got to do what you got to do for them kiddos, huh? You're running away. Oh, you're celebrating lots of moms. Oh, new pots and pans. That's a great Mother's Day gift. I happen to know that a little birdie told me, or actually I ordered it myself. I am getting a tablet for Mother's Day, which I'm pretty excited about. I mentioned that is it a video or a live stream that I really wanted a tablet? Oh, it was a live stream from last week. And we ultimately landed on a kind of middle range tablet that I'm pretty excited about. So you guys will have to let me know if you want to see maybe an unboxing video of that when it comes in. I'm really excited about it. FaceTiming with your mom sounds lovely. Oh, Marlene, that is so tough. I would love to tell you that it gets easier, but it doesn't really get easier. Especially things like birthdays and milestones and Mother's Day. It's tough. It's really hard. Sorry if you guys can hear noise in the background. My husband just got home. He's dishing himself out some dinner. He was out helping his mom with something, so he didn't get to eat with the rest of us. I made spaghetti for dinner, and it was so good. Oh my goodness, that sounds so nice. Oregon or Washington State for camping. I would love to do that someday. That sounds wonderful. Definitely posting budget videos will 100% keep you accountable. That's one of the main reasons why I do it. It definitely helps me to stay on track and reminds me to check in with my budget and just gives, another set of eyes on my numbers to make sure that I'm adding things right. The number of times that you guys have caught my math mistakes and helped me out, I appreciate it for sure. Thank you so much. It's really hard. Like I said, I lost my mom in 2012. I lost my dad in 2001. So Mother's Day, Father's Day, it's tough. Hi there. I love pretty cups too, and fancy bottles and anything that just inspires me to drink more water. Was there a Zoom call that I was unaware of? I didn't know anything about it, so I missed it too. Whatever it was, whoever was hosting it, I wasn't there if that happened. So if something like that were to happen again, some kind of Zoom meeting or call, I would for sure love to be involved. Let me know. Keep me updated. Okay, coffee and cheesecake. That sounds amazing. I know plenty of people that like room temperature water. That definitely doesn't make you crazy. I personally like super, super cold water, but to each his own, whatever it takes to stay hydrated. Water break, stop and take a drink. Okay.
Don't be talking about water breaking.
Why? Oh. My husband, the plumber, just said, don't be talking about water breaking. Don't worry, honey. We're not talking about that kind of water.
The other kind either.
Oh, yeah. That went right over my head. We're just talking about...
I remember that.
My husband, ladies and gentlemen. So glad that he's joined us tonight, huh? Oh, you were browsing the EC website. We were just talking about that. Yeah, it's tough not to buy, but you can resist. Happy Planner is so much better anyway. Oh, that does sound good. Yum. Hi, Z. How are ya? Thanks for joining me tonight. Yep. This is great advice from Marlene. Try not to focus on the subscribers too much. Just focus on putting out content that you enjoy making. Be consistent, and you'll find success on YouTube, one way or another. I highly recommend anybody to start a YouTube channel. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work. I put way more hours a week into my channel than I'd like to admit. Sometimes it's a lot of work, but it's so much fun. And I can't imagine not doing it. I've been doing it so long. It definitely takes some courage to put yourself out there. Spend some time practicing, get comfortable with it, and if and when you start a channel, definitely let me know so I can subscribe. That's exactly how I feel whenever I am filming my day in the life videos. Like, the number of times that I have started a vlog and just not finished it because I'm like even boring myself. I feel like all I'm doing is talking to the camera, not doing anything interesting. But honestly, those seem to be the types of videos that people like the most, like the day in the life videos where there's nothing going on and it's just like a typical day. I used to vlog regularly when I was doing exciting things like going to concerts or, actually having plans. And those videos people didn't seem to enjoy as much as just the typical day-to-day stuff. Well, thank you, Erin. Representing real stay-at-home moms. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing people seem to enjoy. New bedding that you ordered yourself with your husband's money. I love that. Something about celebrations and gift giving when you're married that's just a little bit different. You got a new disposal for your kitchen sink. That comes in handy. Yes, YouTube unsubscribing people. What is that about? Especially, I am subscribed to a lot of people, probably way more than I could regularly watch, because I've had YouTube for so long and I've subscribed to everybody, it seems like. So I used to think that it was just like I had too many people that I was subscribed to and YouTube was glitching because of that, but I really don't think so, because I've seen people that are just subscribed to a handful of people say that they've been unsubscribed. So I think it's just YouTube being glitchy. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's terrible. Sorry to hear that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that too. So many prayers and hugs coming your way. Yep. It's tough. Thank you. I'm really loving StreamYard too. I'm even considering paying for the service. And as a general rule, I don't pay for anything if I can help it. I know a lot of people use different like editing software and music and paid subscriptions to things for their channels. And I'm one of these people that I'm stingy. I don't want to do that. But this StreamYard, I really enjoy it. I'm considering it. Oh, Erin had a Zoom last night. Yeah, I wasn't aware. But you know what? If that was something that was announced in a video, I am so far behind on videos. I have not had nearly as much time lately to watch YouTube as I would like. And the videos that I do watch, I can't comment on because I'm usually watching them on my TV while I'm doing something else. But yeah, next time there's a Zoom meeting, somebody send me a text message or an email or something and let me know so I can join in.
I think it's called an invitation.
"32 years your mom's been gone. So sorry. Celebrate her life on Mother's Day. Took many years before I could come to this in my heart." Oh, that's nice. I should do a Q&A with my husband. What do you think, honey? You want to do a Q&A someday?
Sure.
Okay, there. You heard it from him. Well, maybe you heard it from him. He said
As long
sure.
as it's not live.
Okay, so no live Q&A. That's probably a good idea because I definitely need the ability to edit. But yeah, we could definitely do a Q&A sometime. Have we done one before? I feel like we did one at some point.
If so, it was years and
years ago. So yeah, if you guys want to see us do a Q&A, you got to leave us some questions we can answer. We'll definitely sit down and film that at some point. I would love to. You love easy paper and happy planner flexibility. That's 100% my situation too. That's the reason why I uncoiled my monthly and punched it and put those pages into my happy planner discount system. How's May budget looking? I get excited at the beginning of each month to get a fresh start. I haven't sat down and written out my first budget of May yet. You guys know I don't look at the month overall because we just don't budget that way. We budget week to week, paycheck to paycheck. But I have some ideas of things I'm going to change up for May, and I'm excited to sit down and write my first budget, which will be tomorrow. I think I'll be sitting down to film my budget results video from last week and start putting down on paper budget for the first week in May, and I'm pretty excited about it. Good things are coming, I think. I really, really wish that Erin Condren would offer her planner layout, her pages on her paper as inserts unpunched so that we could buy the inserts, punch them ourselves, and put them into whatever planner we wanted. That would be my dream. Oh, Michelle, do you do the same thing that I do where you count the first income that you receive in the month as your first budget for the month? Sorry you're late. No problem. Thanks for taking out the time to hang out with me. I like to think of all the mothers lost up there taking care of all the babies up there. 100%. That is a very comforting thought. Oh, I cannot wait to watch your Transfer Tuesday video. I'm loving Transfer Tuesday. I have watched Penny's Not Perfection for quite a while now, and seeing so many people adopt her Transfer Tuesday, that's so cool. StreamYard is the service that I'm using right now to stream. It allows me to pull your guys' comments up on the screen, and there's a lot of other features that it has too that I haven't even really delved into. You can do a private chat with someone. You can do multiple screens up at once and different pop-ups and things. There's so many different sorry, you guys, my husband's distracting me. There's so many different things you can do, though, with the service. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so apparently I need to message Chrissy. Okay, I will do that. Thank you. Yeah, there are so many amazing editing services and so much software that's available for free. I just hate to spend money on it. So I try really hard not to. Are you done making noise in there?
No.
You're
I'm
killing
making
me
noise.
here.
I'm making waffles.
Very, very distracting having my husband here while we do this. So sorry, you guys.
It's raining. I'm not going outside.
That's okay. Oh my goodness. Good luck with that. That is so incredibly brave of you to reach out. I hope that it all works out really well for you. Oh, goodness, Heidi. That is a great reason to have to leave early. Best of luck and congratulations. You're already over budget on groceries? Well, you're probably doing better than me because I went and did all of my grocery shopping on Sunday and spent money that we don't even have yet. I spent this week's grocery budget, which doesn't start until Tuesday, on Sunday, and I typically spend $150 on groceries, and we spent $250. So yeah, we're over already too, but I'm trying not to get too caught up in it. I think we're going to be okay. Grocery prices are just out of control lately. Everything's gone up. It's hard to stick to a grocery budget. Oh yeah, see what Erin said. Grocery prices are so high. Oh, you only get paid once a month. That has got to be so hard. I watch people that budget like bi-weekly and get anxiety and stressed out thinking about that. I can only imagine trying to budget once a month. I know that Marlene only gets paid once a month as well, and that's got to be so tough. Takes some real discipline to make that work, I think. Oh, yeah, that makes it so much harder when you have allergies or special needs when it comes to food. That just makes everything so much harder. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, Bonnie. I'm laughing at this comment here with the waffles. Again, my husband. He's one of a kind. He's literally, he just ate spaghetti and now he's eating waffles, you guys.
I want something sweet. And now I didn't want ice cream.
Okay. My husband is one of a kind, you guys. Your son has eating issues too. Yeah, that makes it so much harder, I think. We are very, very lucky that we do not have any sort of allergies or any sort of special needs, and we still struggle to stick with our grocery budget. I used to spend $100 a week on groceries and household items on a regular basis. And now we are spending twice that, it seems like. Oh, Hanen's walking 3 miles while she listens to our chat. That is dedication. That's awesome. Yes. That's such a good idea. Adding that end of the month closeout. I really need to do that. Oh my gosh, you guys, those waffles he's making smell so good too.
Make some homemade ones.
I've already started my fast, so I will not be having waffles. So I'm just going to have to live vicariously through my husband in there. But what are they, blueberry waffles?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. They smell so good.
I'll have to make some homemade Belgian ones. Maybe we'll take the waffle iron to the camper.
Oh, Mother's Day waffles. That sounds like a plan. Yes. He and I are like, we're still in high school sometimes. He still makes me giggle and smile and gives me butterflies. I know that that's disgusting, but that's the truth, you guys. I just love that man, even though he makes me crazy by coming in here and interrupting my live to make waffles. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, let's take a look and see what topics of conversation we have not yet covered. We talked about the Erin Condren launch. We talked about the new month and et cetera, Mother's Day plans. So the last topic I have to talk about on here is some TV. And you guys, I am a total nerd who gets 100% obsessed with television shows. And I never have anybody to talk to about them because nobody else in my family is the way that I am. Like, I want to do character dissection. I want to talk about spoilers and theories, and nobody that I have in my immediate family or an immediate friend group is like that. So I need you guys to tell me if you're watching any of these shows so that we can talk about them. Handmaid's Tale. Are you guys watching? Now that it's back for season 4, I need to know so that we can discuss. And also, I started that new show, Cruel Summer, on Hulu. And that's another new obsession that I need somebody to talk to about these things. I have to. So hopefully somebody watches so that we can talk. And while you guys tell me whether or not you're watching those, I'll catch up on these comments that I missed. Oh my gosh, you donated $500 worth of stuff? That is incredible. I bet you it feels so good to have all of that out of your life. That's amazing. The chocolate rice cakes are amazingly good, but I'm not going to eat anything. I'm done. Intermittent fasting is going poorly, but I'm back on track today. When I do it and stick to it, I feel amazing, and it's so easy to stick with a calorie deficit that way. I pretty much am 100% off of Weight Watchers. I still have the subscription because I have had so many free months from so many of you guys signing up. But I can't tell you the last time I opened the app. As much as I love Weight Watchers, I just need something different, I guess. I don't know. It seems like no matter what it is that I try, inevitably I fail. But try again. So Weight Watchers is kind of off the table for now. I've been using my Fitness Pal, tracking my calories, trying to do the intermittent fasting. And like I said, when I'm on track with it, I love it. So it's not you. Groceries are going to keep going up through the summer. Oh man, I don't know how they could go up any higher because already our budget has been blown so crazy. Oh, you've started doing sugar-free too. You are a rock star. I could never. Sorry, you guys. My Echo thought I was talking to her. Yes, waffles. We love a good Brenner, but he definitely is just having waffles for dessert at this point.
Yeah,
They're just frozen waffles, you guys. He didn't like pull out a waffle iron, although my husband makes incredible waffles. I am very blessed because my husband worked at restaurants for years and he actually likes to cook. So he's constantly cooking amazingly delicious things for me. Yes, those chocolate rice cakes with peanut butter are so good. Have you done the thing, Marlene? I can't remember if you have or not. With the peanut butter and the banana and the coconut flakes. Highly recommend if you haven't. So good. You guys, we got to stop talking food or I'm going to break my fast. Oh, good. I'm so glad to know that it's not just me who's totally obsessed with TV. I could talk about it all day. Seriously. I'm not a big movie person. I like movies fine, but I love TV. And yes, The Handmaid's Tale is everything. I cannot wait for the new episode this week. Cruel Summer 2, yes. Oh, I'm so glad it's not just me. Love Handmaid's Tale. And that show is something else. I just cannot even with that show. I don't want to get too far into spoilers because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it. But the end of season 4, episode 3 was heart-wrenching. I mean, that whole show was heart-wrenching, but yeah. And Cruel Summer. So I typically am one of these people that just watches the same TV shows over and over again. I like the comfort of knowing how something's going to end. I think it's like an anxiety thing. Like there's something comforting about knowing what's going to happen. So these shows like The Handmaid's Tale and Cruel Summer both have this like thriller aspect to them almost. And it's totally stresses me out, but in such a good way. Love, love, love them both. You don't watch either. Too much YouTube to watch. Now, see, I agree. I watch a lot of YouTube as well, but if you ever have time, check those shows out, especially if you've read the Handmaid's Tale book, which I read in high school and was fascinated with. And so when I found out that they were doing a TV show based on that, I was so intrigued. And there's so many disturbing aspects of that show. It's one of these that you almost can't binge watch because you have to take a break from it because of all of the horrible things that happens to those women. But it's incredible. An incredible show with amazing actors. Highly recommend. And Cruel Summer was something that was just constantly being advertised while I was watching other things on Hulu. So I had to check it out. And of course, I'm terrible about the actors' names, but the actress that played April Kepner in Grey's Anatomy is in that. So I, of course, had to watch because I'm a huge Grey's Anatomy fan, which we could talk about Grey's Anatomy too. I've been watching that for the last 17 years since it aired. I've been a diehard Grey's Anatomy fan. So yeah, I just had to watch and I'm already hooked. I have my theories as to what's going on with that show. Again, I want to talk about it and I want to do spoilers. Maybe we can set up a separate chat sometime to talk about these shows with spoilers. That way people know going into it that they're going to be spoiled so they can watch and chat with me about it. There might only be like 3 of us in that chat talking, but I'm obsessed and I would love to talk spoilers and theories. I was the same way with Pretty Little Liars back when that was airing. And I didn't watch Lost until years after it aired, but like talking about Lost theories was and still is one of my favorite things. I'm just a TV nerd. I actually tried to watch Doctor Who this week because so many TV nerds talk about how great that show is. I couldn't get into it. It was too campy for me. But I tried because I'm a TV nerd. Yeah, YouTube's your TV too, Kat. Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube when I'm less busy. But for sure, lately, I've been watching more TV than YouTube because there's just so much good stuff happening right now. That is so awesome. That's so awesome that you did that. Oh my gosh, yes. Definitely shady stuff. Definitely. And I have some thoughts and opinions on Nick, which again, we could talk about. Let me know if you guys want to do a whole like spoiler-filled Handmaid's Tale chat sometime. I almost feel like there hasn't been enough of that Cruel Summer show released where we could really have like a full-on discussion. But we could add that in too. I want to talk all about it. You just stopped Weight Watchers too. Yeah, it's a great program. It's not the program that's the problem. It's for sure me. I have a hard time sticking to anything long term. I need to like bounce around and do different things. When one plan gets kind of stale for me, I have to switch to something else. It's hard. And the fasting on the weekends is tough, Marlene, for sure. That's where I struggle too. Need to do a live on Thursday so we can discuss both shows. Yeah, I could maybe do that. Maybe not every week. Maybe like a couple of times a month. I don't know. I can't commit to it. Thursdays are crazy, depending on what time we wanted to do it. But I'm definitely down to chat. So we'll have to make it happen. Oh, you did try that. Is that not the most delicious thing ever? Yum. Yes. The Duggars. Oh my goodness. I wish that I could say that hearing about Josh Duggar's arrest surprised me. I wish that I could say that I was just shocked, but to be honest, doesn't surprise me at all. He definitely has been a shady sort of character for a really long time. And I feel for his wife and their children. It's an awful, awful scenario, but I hope that he is locked away for a really long time. That is amazing, Victoria. I am so happy to hear that everything is going so well for you. Oh, yes. Trust me. I know how blessed I am to have him who loves to cook. He does all of our cooking, like 100% of our cooking when we're at the camper, between our grill and our griddle. Is that what the thing is called? Like flat top. He does all of the cooking there. part of the reason why I love going so much. But he also has been known to work a 12-hour shift, come home and make dinner because he just loves it. And I just don't. I can cook. I'm a decent cook. I can get food on the table, but I just don't love it the way he does. Yeah, definitely. I think there are TV people and there are movie people. I don't know anybody personally that is like totally obsessed with both. I'm sure there's people out there, but it seems like you're one or the other. And I just don't think you can get a full story and really fall in love with a character over the course of a 2-hour movie. I think it takes longer than that. What's the show about? Do you mean Handmaid's Tale or do you mean Cruel Summer? Because they're very, very different. So the Duggar scandal, their oldest son, Josh, just got arrested for, I don't know if I can say it on here without getting like a strike against me, for unsavory things involving children. Awful. Oh, your storm's taking out your satellite. I'm so sorry. Yes, Elizabeth Moss is an amazing actress. I cannot imagine anyone else as June. Yeah, definitely sickening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening, Michelle. I am so glad that you were here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Now, I'm not a big fan of that kind of TV. I did watch Futurama, and I liked it okay. Not a big Family Guy fan, but to each his own. Yes, 100% justice will hopefully be served. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a nice night. Woohoo, 4 miles. That's awesome. Do I ever have trouble watching multiple shows at once? No, not really. I tend to jump around quite a bit. I've never really had an issue, but a lot of the shows that I watch are vastly different. So it's not like I would confuse one for the other or anything like that. So Doctor Who, yes, definitely tough to get into. My dad started me on it when I was a kid way back, so I kept up with it for a while. But it's easy to get totally lost. Yeah, I'm sure that if I gave it more of a chance, I could probably appreciate it for what it is. I only made it through a couple of episodes. It's just so cheesy. It's like 90s Power Rangers cheesy, and I just can't get past that. Yeah, I feel like Doctor Who is one of those things you either love or you don't. Totally down for show chats. I'm always in Reddit threads too. I don't post on Reddit at all, but I'm constantly reading the discussions. So that's all I want in life, is to have my own discussion. Yes, one time a month so we can get a few episodes to sink in. Okay, I will definitely have to look into my schedule and we can chit-chat more and figure out when a good time to get together and chat about Handmaid's Tale is. But yeah, if there's other shows you guys want to talk about too, let me know. Yes, that's what makes it so much sadder. Like, they already have 6 children. She just announced her 7th pregnancy. He's been in that house with those children, and just hopefully all of them are safe. And he hasn't inflicted himself on any of them. Yes, this right here. I pray that too. Oh, so you're just a mediophile in general, huh? You like it all. Recently got Amazon Prime. That's probably the streaming service that I use the least, but if you haven't seen The Affair and you are okay with mature content, check that one out because that's really good. I think Fringe is on there as well. That's a sci-fi show. Both of those contain my favorite actor, one of my favorite actors. So highly recommend those. I don't know what else is on there. I'll have to take a look and bring you suggestions next week. Handmaid's Tale is on Hulu, and it is a show, I'm going to butcher this, but it is a show that is sort of dystopian in nature, and it takes place in a version of our world where birth rates are down, and they take it. A group of people overthrow the United States government and turn it into a really terrible place. They make use of handmaids to repopulate the country, and it's just a lot of abuse and hate towards women. Men using their power for really awful things. It's tough. It's tough to watch. And I did a really piss poor job of explaining it, but I do highly recommend it. It's a great show. I haven't seen Chrissy tonight. She must be busy. Fringe is definitely one of those shows, though, that if you're not into sci-fi, you're not going to like it at all. It's like very heavy sci-fi. Jane the Virgin, that's something that I hear about all the time that I have not watched, so I definitely need to do that. Okay, you guys, well, I finally got myself all caught up on comments. And we've been chit-chatting for about an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and say if you got anything else, let's hear it. Otherwise, we're going to wrap this up. I made it through not as much of my water as I should have. I'm about here, so I'm going to have to down this, and then I'll probably be up 14 times tonight. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I had so much fun chit-chatting with you guys. I hope you all have an amazing week. Lots and lots of great things coming at you this week. And I will see you guys all in my next video, which will be my budget results video. That'll be up tomorrow. And I'll see you guys live in person back here next week. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again real soon. Bye.